Hello everyone, it's Robert Kennard. I am pleased to announce that we are past the halfway point in our course on human resources. It's week 5. As I looked at this week's reading assignments, which are the 5th and 6th chapters of the textbook, Chapter 5 is placement and induction, and Chapter 6 is about staff development, I was taken back to when I was hired as a teacher back in 1982. I was just thinking about how different the notion of placement and induction are now compared to my own experience when I was 22 years old. And it's really remarkable. My induction was this. Are you ready? Here are your keys to the room. Here's your textbook. Good luck. That was it. There was no support. There was nothing. It wasn't much better for professional development either. There were 2 days for professional development during the year. There was no set-aside time for meeting or planning, and we were just kind of free agents out there back in the day, at least in my district, and how things have changed, and frankly how they've changed for the better. So reflect on that as you do your reading this week. This is a transitional point where we're going to transition from the first 2 assignments, which have been completed, to the last 2, assignment number 3 and assignment number 4. Number 3 is an individual research paper. Research in the sense that you have to learn about the teacher evaluation systems in 2 school districts. The best way to learn about them is by looking at the articles in the contracts of those 2 school districts, and if possible by talking to someone who works in a school district other than yours about their system. So you may want to do that by talking with someone in the classmate or a friend or a mentor. We leave that up to you. We don't give you any specific direction. The directions for the assignment, of course, are specific as to what we want to see in it, not necessarily how you go about it. So that's assignment number 3. And assignment number 4, which is the final assignment in the class, is a group assignment. And during our virtual meeting time this Wednesday night, I'm actually going to allow some time for you to talk with your group mates if that works out, if you end up being in the same meeting, which may or may not happen. Now, I created some confusion about groups for assignment number 4. I don't know how I got this in my head, but I said for assignment number 4 you can select your groups. Then when I looked into the various documents today, this is Friday, they actually say you can't. So that's my fault, that's not your fault. And so what I propose is this. If you've already arranged a group with whom you are working, I'd like you to email me by the end of the night Monday and let me know who is going to be in your group. I will form that group, all right? And then if you haven't arranged a group, I will drop the rest of you into randomly selected groups, which is apparently what I was supposed to do. Since we have 12 students, I want 3 students in each group. I think that's fair in terms of workload, and I think it works out best for all concerned. That's what I want to have happen. Now, if something else happens, I'll deal with it and I'll manage it. But right now, I'd prefer to see groups of 3. So, sorry for the confusion. I acknowledge that I created it, this is my way of trying to get the best and fairest outcome in this process. And of course, ultimately, what I want everyone to do is to do the work and to learn from the experience. I will see you all online this coming Wednesday night at either 6 or 7:30. Choose the meeting that works for you. I look forward to checking in with you. As always, I hope you're having a great week, and at the end of the school year, if it's already come, was great, or if it is coming, that it's not too stressful and that you're proud of your achievements with your students. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you Wednesday night. Bye-bye.